positive thoughts in this system of things, and namaste. So I'm going to continue on from part two of the podcast and the importance of learning to forgive and the steps that you can take and things that you also need to consider. So I was talking about steps you need to consider regards forgiving others, so forth. So any negative emotions, you need time to process, and before lying down, after going to bed, before going to sleep, that argument that you've had, um, you need to have the important decision to make basically regarding the other party. Will you forgive? Let go of the anger, or are you gonna sort of like let it fester in your unconscious mind overnight? When forgiving someone, it does not mean that you necessarily forget or condone the person's actions to the other party. However, what it does is that you made a conscious decision to, say, wake up the next morning and feeling like less of a burden, or you know, or any kind of turmoil, because you simply chose to, you know, of the unforgiveness of the other party involved. To me, this demonstrates that you love yourself enough, and I should say this quite clearly, that you love yourself enough to let go of any anger and pain, and basically to move on from the situation rather than let it fester inside and stick into the unconscious mind and bring in all that anger and resentment. That you love yourself enough to release it, purge it out, and let it go regarding the other party. So, another step you need to consider is you need to acknowledge the incident, how it helped you grow and evolve, and this is something else you need to consider. So, pain is a part of you growing and evolving. It's how we learn from it. It's how we develop and grow, basically. Those life experiences that we go through in life. Because life is a learning lesson, we are spiritual beings having a human experience here. So everybody's journey is different. So the path that you're on, the experiences that you're learning, is basically for you to evolve and grow. So life, has an abundance of moments, basically, and events that can teach you and help you to grow and evolve. Even the moments that cause you pain and hurt. The importance of learning how to forgive someone is recognizing the opportunity for growth after the incident, and it can be seen as being difficult when considering those negative feelings, whether they're still fresh or not. But you need to take a step back for a second. You need to ask yourself, basically, what the experience taught you about yourself. For example, did you participate in the situation because of the issues with low self-esteem? Maybe you learned something about your own needs and boundaries. So we're going to carry on with this into part 4 of the podcast. So keep those positive thoughts, everyone, and keep shining. Love and light.